My name is Rachel Culver. I'm the director of the Georgetown Public Library. The library is an independent nonprofit organization, so we get funding from the state, funding from the county, but about a third of our budget, roughly, we have to fundraise, search for grants, try to make up the difference, and one of our biggest expenses is electricity. We're spending about $100 a day on electricity, and that's just not sustainable for a library. So we went out, we looked for funding opportunities, and we found one, and we were able to kind of put together a way to have some funding for solar and in turn reduce our energy costs, but then also do something for the environment. We had 206 solar panels that were energized in May of 2024. We drastically reduced our energy bill because obviously we're getting the savings from the panels, and but then it's also become a community talking point where we're able to say that we're doing an initiative for the library, for the community, for Georgetown, making the world a little bit greener. I did do extensive research to find the solar company that we wanted to go through, comparing quotes and things like that. Paradise has a lot of good customer reviews, which factored heavily in. The pricing structure was acceptable to the board, but then ultimately I think the delivery and the follow through, like the warrantying and the 10-year following up, like all of the peripheral stuff that came with Paradise that might not necessarily come with another company was a big factor. The process was incredible. I think the company is one of the best vendors I've worked with in my role, and I don't say that lightly. We had weekly check-ins. Whether there was work done or not, I was in contact with Paradise. They were updating me on the process. Any concerns I had, I was able to reach out and get an immediate answer. And then there was a lot of good follow-up from the company even after the panels were installed. Ultimately, it was very hands-off, which I like. Once the plan was in place, the company handled everything very well. It was worth it for us, absolutely, to do it, and all my concerns were alleviated.